Barcelona held 1-1 against AS Roma, and it was a great game, specifically talking about one goal, which I will get onto in a minute. But talking about the game as a whole, Barcelona started very sharp, moving the ball around left, right and centre, and then it was a deflected goal that got put into the back of the net. Suarez on the end of the cross, Rakitic getting in behind. His cross then took a loop over the goalkeeper, but that wasn't without controversy. Lionel Messi, backtracking his way into the box, apparently steps on a Roma defender's heel. He goes down, therefore play kind of... it looked like the Roma players were looking around to see what the referee was going to decide, but I don't even think the referee noticed. Play moved on, player stayed down on the ground, and as Jason Rubens said, they were flopping. They were flopping all over the place, and as many people will say, but it did look like Messi stepped on his heel a little bit, or on the front of his foot. I don't know if that was enough to stop play in general, because it didn't look like it was directly involving the movement, but then the ball would make its way into the back, and Roma were a defender down, Rakitic's cross into the back post, and Suarez was just there to nod it into the back of the net. But Roma responded well. This is why Roma are a resilient team at home. Very hard to play against, very compact. Daniel De Rossi made some phenomenal tackles throughout the field. I thought he had a great game, and it was a unlikely goal scorer, a right back, Florenzi. Astounding. That's the only thing I can say about this. And many people, as we've already seen through the internet, trying to say that this was a fluke goal, that this was something that that wasn't planned. Watch his eyes. Watch his eyes. We'll throw up some pics here about the movement of the goal and basically how it transitioned into what is going to be one of the best goals of the Champions League this season. Barreling down the right-hand side, has a glance to see if anyone's in the box. The play hasn't firmly caught up with him yet. Sees Ter Stegen off of his line and just floats this beautiful ball right over the goalkeeper, nestling into the roof of the net, and comes down. Ter Stegen stood there in awe. Basically no clue in how this guy has just lobbed him from basically the corner of the field. And Jason's sitting there telling me that Carly Lloyd's goal is better. Now, don't get me wrong, Carly Lloyd's goal was phenomenal in the World Cup final for the women's national team. But to come from that angle, that acute of an angle against a team like Barcelona with 2 or 3 players in front of you waiting for your every move, to float that into the corner of the net was simply astounding for me. And I think that overall, this will take a very, very good goal to beat. And in the second half, Barcelona, despite their possession, just never seemed to convert. And AS Roma had a chance at the end, unlucky not to go away and steal the win. But mainly when you come to this perspective and you look at Barcelona, many people will automatically go to the fact that they have not won this game and that it is another game where they scored one single goal. I know they scored 2-1 and beat Atletico Madrid 2-1, but I still think that Barcelona are moving the ball well. They've still got everything that it takes to get to the same level that they had last season, so I would hold the brakes on saying that they're not the same team as they were, because they will come into that way of that form that they had. But I just think that it was a good performance from Roma more than anything. And this shows once more that the Italians, when it comes to the Champions League, are here to be taken serious. A good win yesterday for Juventus, and Roma today put up a great stonewall performance to stop Barcelona in basically what it should have been a comfortable win for last season's European champions. But yeah, to give you a brief recap of all the games, all the scores today, I'll run through them before going on to a more elaborate clip on Chelsea and Arsenal in the next one. So Chelsea 4-0 versus Maccabi Tel Aviv. Bayer Leverkusen with a comfortable 4-1 victory over Bate Borisov. Valencia losing 3-2 to Zenit St. Petersburg. Hulk on form in that game. Unreal, as we talked about, and we will talk about again. So Roma 1-1, Barcelona. Dynamo Zagreb beating Arsenal 2-1, a shock result there for Arsenal, just continuing their poor run of form, I think, in the Champions League from last season. Dynamo Kiev drawing 2-2 with Porto, Bayern Munich with a comfortable 3-0 win against Olympiacos, and Gent 1-1 with Lyon. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. Was the Florenzi goal one of the best goals you've ever seen? Could this be this season's Champions League's best goal? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, come back and subscribe to TYT Sport.